Greetings. My name is Cady, and I invite you to pause with me now for a brief time of prayer, reflection, just a time to just be still and catch our breath with PlayWell Communities. PlayWell is a faith network that I started earlier this year. It's made up of small groups and individuals who are just simply trying to learn to live by the unforced rhythms of grace. That's how we put it. And to help us do this, we like to try and pause at various times throughout the day and offer prayers that we come back to again and again. So today I invite you to pause with me for a little bit of midday prayer. This comes from the midday prayer section of our PlayWell prayer booklet. In the middle of it, I will offer a reflection, a poem that I wrote a couple years ago about the importance of just stopping and standing still. Well, with that, let's get ready. Light this candle as a reminder that Christ, the light of the world, is with us in these days here in Chicago anyway, where the darkness is occupying a longer amount of time. Darkness is lengthening. So we light a candle as kind of a prayer to give us sight, light in the darkness. Hear these words of Jesus from Matthew chapter 11 as paraphrased by Eugene Peterson in The Message. Jesus says, "Come to me, get away with me, and you'll recover your life. Learn the unforced rhythms of grace." In the middle of the day, we return to you, Jesus, our center. In you we live and move and have our being. Like parched souls searching for a spring, we thirst for you and your ways. With joy, we draw water from the wells of your salvation. Just pause for some moments of silence now to just breathe, just be still, and just be present to this moment. PlayWell Communities, we have a confession that we return to again and again each day. It's a reminder of the center, the truest part of who we are. It's a reminder of our belovedness. I will say this confession one line at a time and leave a pause after each line so that you can make it your own by saying it aloud if you want. You can say each phrase aloud, or just let the phrase sink into your heart and soul with just some simple silence. The life of the beloved, a confession. I believe that I am God's beloved child. I am learning to let God's love fill my heart, to let it shape my life. So I may be just who God has made me to be, nothing more and nothing less. That I may abide in love and share God's love with all that I am. Amen. Yesterday I had 2 conversations, 2 different people, in which the theme of just being present came up. Being able to live in the present rather than trying to manufacture a life in the future. It's just simply a matter of trying to receive life that we have in the present, being in touch with what is real this moment at this time. And this morning, a prayer showed up in my Facebook memories, or a poem, I should say, that deals with this very topic, this very theme. And so I kind of thought, well, isn't that a coincidence? Here it is again, be present. And so I thought, this seems important. So I thought I would share this poem with you this morning in hopes of encouraging you also to be present. The poem is called Stand Still. Stand still. You don't have to keep moving. You don't have to make something happen. God's gentleness is strong enough to hold you. Why are we always so anxious to go somewhere, anywhere else, but right here, right now? In whatever, wherever you happen to be, there is the presence of love. The presence that caught up with your running. It is here in this place that God whispers, stand still. Just be with me. I am. Why are we always trying to keep up with the world? Come out of the frantic swirl. Just give it a rest. Find what's best in the stillness. Before all your seeking, there was one who sought you. One who endures, who was and is to come, the ground of being. Take off your shoes. Feel the fertile ground. Stand still where you are. Return to the center. Hear the soft sound of this grounding. Close your eyes to open yourself to see the beauty, full peace of earth. Now here I offer a prayer for work, the work that perhaps you have done this week. Maybe some of you even have some work to do today. Here's a prayer for all of our work, whether the work that's in the past or the work that is to come. God, we commit to you the work that is done and the work that is yet undone. May your beauty rest upon us, Lady Wisdom. We trust you will complete the incomplete. We believe you will finish what you started. May we meet you on the road with us, Brother Jesus. As we labor, be our resting place. Please make our work restful and our rest fruitful. May we remain present to your presence, Great Spirit. Receive this blessing that comes from Teresa de Avila about 500 years ago. Let nothing disturb you, nothing affright you. All things are passing. God never changes. Patient endurance attains to all things. Whom God possesses, in nothing is wanting. Alone, God suffices. Thank you for joining me in prayer with PlayWell Communities today. I am here most days. I will offer these short segments of prayer, whether in the morning, in the middle of the day, in the evening, or I haven't yet at bedtime, but we have bedtime prayers as well. If you would like a copy of these prayers for yourself, for your own personal use, just reach out to me and let me know. I would be delighted to share them with you. Well, I hope you have a good weekend, friends. And above all else, be loved because you are beloved.